Welcome back to Anfield, where fans are continuing to make their way here to just outside the main stand, leaving a sea of flowers and flags and messages which is continuing to grow in tribute to Liverpool player Diogo Jota, who's died at the age of 28. Well, one of those is Peter Bolster from supporters club Spirit of Shankly. Peter, firstly, just your reaction tonight.
Reaction, just absolute devastation. I said earlier on to a few of my friends that it's a bit like, I feel like a bit like a fraud, because how can you feel this devastation to someone that you don't really know? But they might not know us, but we know them. We see them every other week coming here to Anfield, and I mean, I'm here tonight, but I shouldn't be here tonight. I should be here in the first game of the season. So it's just awful news. We watch these footballers like they're invincible, and now we're seeing that they're not, and 28 is just no age.
I mean, you can see just what he meant to all the fans here tonight. What kind of impact do you think this will be having on the players who are working with him, who are friends with him?
It's going to be like, you can't measure the impact right now, because no one's been through this before. No one at this football club's been through this. This club is experienced pain. This city's experienced pain. They're going to have to do it again. These footballers now, it's going to be a unique situation. They're due in pre-season on Monday, and what did he do? Like, I mean, it won't be starting Monday now, so it's going to be a completely different dynamic. What happens the first game of the season and so on. It's not like a player leaving. Someone's died here, and that impact is, like I said, it just can't be measured right now.
No, because how can they pick themselves after this when they're still grieving themselves?
Well, it's one of them, isn't it? It's just, we all have to get on with life, but right now I'm thinking of the first game of the season. Liverpool fans are notoriously loud. They will sing that Diogo Jota song with venom. It's one of our fans' favourites. You can see, just look behind us here, of how much of an impact he's had on this club. When they're playing against Bournemouth on that Friday night, and again, it's an evening game, so it's going to be even a bit more emotional. They'll sing it, and they'll sing it, and they're singing it, and that'll be the first Premier League game. And how will the players be able to emotionally control themselves in that game? I think we'll see tears. I think at least from one of the players playing within the pitch. I think you'll see that.
And how will he be remembered here by the fans, by the club?
I think he'll be remembered for a guy who's give absolutely everything, and of course that's what you're going to say about someone. But he had grit, he had guile, he had big goals and big moments in a Liverpool shirt. And for me personally, he was very humble and represented what I consider us as a fan. There's nothing flashy about him, fantastic, and for me, an absolute Portuguese scouser. That's what I would remember him for.
Peter, thank you so much for your time tonight. Well, as we said earlier, the world of football and beyond have come together to mourn the 28-year-old Liverpool star. An impromptu "You'll Never Walk Alone" broke out just moments ago as fans attempted to process their grief. Arne Slot has just released a statement telling Diogo's family they will never walk alone. He called Diogo a loved one to all of us, saying the sense of shock is absolute. Well, fans from across the city of both colours have turned up to pay their respects, and the flowers, shirts and balloons continue to grow. That's all we've got time for tonight, but I'll leave you with a message from one fan that reads, "We'll make sure your kids know just how much you were cherished. Forever a Red." From all of us here who are continuing to come and pause and reflect and pay their messages, a very good night.